We are now joined by Nebraska head coach Rhonda Revelle and student athletes Gabby Banda, Haley Decker, Taylor Edwards, and Brooke Thomason. We'll start with an opening comment from Coach, and then we'll go to the floor with questions.
I don't know that you could ask for anything more if you're a fan, and I know that you couldn't ask for anything more as a coach on either side, in either dugout. It's a shame that someone has to lose that, but I don't really feel like anybody lost it because both teams just fought tooth and nail. And, congratulations to Florida. And I'm really, really, really proud of this group. I'm proud to be an alumni of the University of Nebraska. And I think that the alumni that have worn the jersey are very proud of this group as well.
All right, we'll open it up for questions. Please raise your hand and wait for the mic to come to you, and then state your name and affiliation before you ask your question.
I don't know who to start with, but we'll start with Gabby here. Mm-hmm. Just your thoughts on that game. Did you think it was ever going to end? Did you have, are there parts of that game you don't even remember?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably the first game, and then we played a whole other second game. So, I don't know. We kind of just stayed with our motto that we've been with all year, and it was one pitch at a time, and we just battled through every single pitch that we had to, that we wanted to win. But I mean, we just didn't come out on top this time. But I couldn't have been happier to end my year like this.
My memories, that game was so long I can't remember some of this stuff. I think you were the one that scored the tying run in the bottom of the seventh on the play.
Yes.
Can you describe what happened on that play and your thoughts as you crossed home plate on that?
I actually thought I was out. I was crying on the plate because I thought I was out. But then I saw Brooke, and she was yelling at me, and she says, "You're safe, you're safe." And I was like, oh, my God. So then I just kept crying because I knew we tied it. And so it was a cry either way moment because the game was over or we had tied it. So I was just, I don't know, I kind of got caught in a pickle there, but I'm glad it came out the way I wanted.
And Rhonda, you've talked about your team having this bounce back, resiliency and everything, and you did it despite the 6 errors. How did this team stay in it despite those errors? And on the other hand, how costly were those for you tonight?
Well, yes, the errors certainly allowed some runs to score, especially early in the game when we were getting some ground balls and then some things happened. With that said, though, this team has never, we just keep running. An error, we don't even really let it be a speed bump. And we always work to get better and get fundamentally better. But I think that's one of the things that has sustained us is the heart of this team. And that's what really our motto is, heart and hustle. And so even the play that ended the game, that was a hustle play, and it took a great play by Florida to make that play.
Hey, Brooke. Matt Lothrop, Channel 8. Was there ever a point in the game where, obviously you guys got up, but then you're down 6-2. Was there ever a point in an inning that it was like, all right, we've got this. Let's just finish it?
I don't well, we said that multiple times. We really, in our huddles, we were like, all right, this time. And then we'd go back on the field and, we'd come back in and we'd be like, okay, now this time. But, it was a dogfight for both sides. I don't think either team felt comfortable. I think that Florida might have gotten on their heels a little bit after they scored those 6 runs, and we're a team that's going to come back out fighting, and we're not going to just turn over or play dead or whatever. We're going to fight hard, and we definitely did a lot of that tonight, and I couldn't be prouder of my team.
Coach Will Sherr, Channel 5. Obviously, Alicia, a big reason that you're here. Have you had a chance to speak to her after the game?
We talked as a team. I haven't talked individually to anybody. No.
Just follow up. When you do speak to her, what will be the message?
You've had a great freshman year, and I know that you're going to be motivated for the next year. I just know her. She's competitive, and I think that she did a remarkable job this year, just a remarkable job, and she had a few tough balls tonight that didn't go her way, but that's is what it is.
Pat Radigan, Corn-Fed Sports. Brooke, a couple years ago, you said the walk-off grand slam was, something you could just write in the storybook. I mean, is this experience kind of up there with that kind of feeling? Something you feel like it was a storybook ending for you?
This is better. Losing is never fun, but losing a 15-inning game where both teams were fighting, it's not like it was scoreless until the 15th inning, It was a dogfight for both sides, and this game will be something that we were just saying earlier that we're going to be able to talk about years and years and years from now.
Coach, Matt Santa Maria, 10-11 Lincoln. Just talk about the mutual respect that the two teams had there on the field after the game. I mean, obviously I wasn't down there, but it seemed like a pretty incredible thing.
Well, yeah, the last time we played Florida, I think the score was 2-1. But it was the same kind of fight, and I think they're, the history in their program is well documented. The history in our program within ourselves is well documented, not as maybe well documented on the outside, but I think that there was a recognizing by both teams and both coaching staffs that everybody was giving their all, and that as a fan of the sport, you appreciate that kind of effort, and 27 hits and 15 innings, and we threw 297 pitches on our side. I don't know how I could do the math here, but I don't know really what more you can ask from two teams.
You've coached a lot of games. Have you ever been a part of anything quite like that?
No. When I played in the World Series with Nebraska, I think we went 18 innings with Creighton one night. But no, and right there till the end. Who knew? It's kind of like the Twilight Zone. I'm with Brian here. I don't remember what happened in the 6th and 7th, but I haven't been a part of a game like that so much. But we always talk about really trying to detach from the scoreboard and it being about effort and being in this pitch. And even though we would love to be getting up tomorrow and putting on our uniform, I think everybody's got to feel good putting their head on their pillow tonight.
Coach, 2 of your 4 seniors up here with you tonight. How much have they meant to you and to the program?
Well, they have been incredible leaders, and I take this quote from Coach Tom Osborne because he's been a mentor of mine for many, many years, my whole coaching career, when he said, a team goes as far as their seniors lead them. And I really believe that. And from this point a year ago when we finished our season, they started leading, and they started just being determined to be the very best that they could, the very best role models that they could be. Brooke even said, Coach, I can be that tough gal if I need to be, if I need to, and then Gabby did the same thing with the young ones on the infield, and Megan Southworth, who didn't play much, but just had an incredible role in the dugout. That's valuable. People don't realize how valuable that is. And then Courtney Brialt, she kind of keeps everybody loose, and she's our DP and has done great things for us. So they've been a great group, and that was one of the things that we talked about after, is challenging the returners to step up and be as effective leaders as we just had in our senior class.
Up front.
Lots of smiles and laughter up here. I didn't expect that. Is that a sign not necessarily of satisfaction, but are you at peace? I guess I'll start with Taylor with what happened tonight.
It was just exciting. We're still all excited. We just all want to continue playing. Like Brooke said in our meeting just now, we ran out of time. That's it. We all just feel like we're still going to keep playing. And, yeah, there are some tears, but it's just that game, 15 innings, who can ask for more fight than that from both teams? It was all extremely fun.
May I make an unsolicited comment?
Sure.
The thing that I said in the locker room, so I'm going to let you be privy to what I said in the locker room. this group of young women has restored and returned Nebraska softball to the national stage. And Nebraska has spent a good many years on the national stage, but not in recent years. And I just really feel the motivation, the drive, and the talent to not only put them on the national stage right now, but to continue to grow that, and the motivation to be better and to return here and take it farther. And so when you have that, and when you have fifth-year players that played last year, like Ashley Guile and Kirby Wright, who are helping our team, and they're like, I'm so proud to be a part of this team, then you feel like you're laying down some really great layers in your culture and your tradition. And you know, the bottom line is these are young people, and they're here to get an education, and they're here to have an experience of a lifetime and memories, make memories that they can never really have anywhere else. And one of the things as a coach that I take great joy in is when they leave and they're happy. They're happy for their experience. And that's really important. That's really important for the collegiate experience, because you hear a lot of athletes that might win a lot but maybe weren't happy in that. And I know I'm kind of getting off on a tangent, but you're getting Rhonda in full force here.
We have time for 2 more questions.
Hey, Gabby. Obviously, a lot's been made by us, the media, that this team maybe overachieved a year early. You're a senior. This is your last go-around. What's it like, though, to be a part of that team that restores the name Nebraska here to the College World Series? What's it like to be that team, be that senior class that is a part of that?
It's probably one of the best feelings I've ever felt in my life. I couldn't ask for a better group of teammates to play with my last year. I couldn't ask for more memories, more happy memories. I mean, there's just so much that you can say about this group, and it's just an honor just to be a part of it and just to help them grow in any way that like the seniors, just help them grow in any single way that we could. And I just had the most fun that I've ever had playing softball in my entire life. And that's exactly what I wanted to do when I finished. I wanted to let people know who I am and help out my teammates that I was with for my last year. And I think that the seniors did a great job of doing that.
Final question.
Rhonda, you talked this week about how much this stage has changed since you were here last. I'm curious if you were conscious of the crowd, of the atmosphere out there when you were on the field tonight, and how they were reacting to you guys and to this game.
I think in the first game we were conscious of it because there was a whoa moment. And then we settled in. Tonight I think we felt kind of wrapped, like it was a blanket wrapped around us. That's how I felt anyway. It was really fun. It was really fun. Taylor gets over to first base in like the 28th inning or something and says, "Coach, this is really fun." I'm like, I know. So,
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.